every year around 30,000 Australians suffer sudden cardiac arrest. It's our leading cause of death, but only half of the population is trained in CPR.
So this morning, we want to learn how to save a life, and we are joined by St John Ambulance volunteers Andrew and Sarah, who'll teach us how to respond this morning to you guys. All right, so Sarah, you're going to be teaching Karl how to perform CPR, because we all need a refresher. You've probably trained before, right? But what are we going to learn today, Sarah?
We're going to be learning how to do effective CPR compressions, how to pop on some pads, use a defibrillator, and save a life.
Let's get to it.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Let's just call this mannequin Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, Chris.
Oh, no. That's like the X-rated version.
Yes.
All right, let's keep it clean. But Andrew, you might be able to talk us through what Karl's going to be doing.
So we've got the mnemonic. We do, DRS, A, B, C, D.
Yep.
So danger. So check for danger first. It's all safe. Except for Karl wanted to kiss Chris. Then we go, we're checking now for what's the response of the patient.
Okay.
So we do it a couple of ways. One of the easy ways, just touching the corner of the eye or the cheek. And it's an involuntary response of the patient to blink if they're able to.
All right.
So there's no response. Well, you need to send for help now. So it's sending for help, but it's also two things. One, call 000, ask for an ambulance, know where you are. But internally, ask for your tools. So if you've got a defibrillator at your workplace or a shopping centre, ask someone to get that as well.
Okay, great.
So you've got professionals coming, but also you've got tools to save a life as well.
Right. Most workplaces would have those, wouldn't they?
Most now. It's actually a requirement under the WHS legislation.
The patient's dying.
I know. Well, you can just keep working. So, DSRA. Check for the airways open. So open the airway and have a look at that.
Middle of the chest.
Open the airway.
That's
check
what you're going to be
breathing.
doing.
You've got to go really hard, don't you?
Yeah. So you're going about 1/3 of the depth of that chest wall.
So where do you do it?
So we're aiming for the bottom of the sternum, the lower half.
So you feel the bottom of the sternum and you whack it.
So you can
That's
feel
it.
that.
And you are going to use the heels of your hands.
Yeah.
And you are going to push hard and fast. Faster.
Gee, that's
Faster.
Yeah,
how many?
So you're going about
So you
110 beats a minute. So it's between 100 and 120. All right?
And we play that Staying Alive song.
Keep going.
For how long?
Staying
For
alive
as
works
long as
really
it
well.
takes me to pop some pads on.
Okay, so I just keep that going.
And one of the key things is keeping that
cut this off.
compression and good quality or high performance compression is we allow the chest to come all the way back up. We don't just sit and lag on the chest. So you're pushing on that. Good, Karl.
And realistically, Andrew, how many lives could we save by knowing CPR?
The percentage goes up with good quality CPR and defibrillation. So every minute defibrillators aren't used on a patient,
Keep going
the chance of survival drops by about 10%. So it is a really time-critical aspect.
Keep going.
All right, so we're about to use the defib.
Yep.
That goes on the side, does it?
So the defibrillator gets put on. So you're always on an adult. You'll go top right, just under the clavicle, and then bottom left. So under the arm, down on the side there.
There you go.
What happens now, the machine will now say, don't touch patient, analysing heart rhythm.
Hands
so
off.
just hop off. And it's now going to take about, depending on the machine, it's going to take about 10 seconds.
Okay.
And it will run through an algorithm to see if it's a shockable rhythm. If it's a shockable rhythm, fast forward to 10 seconds, it'll say charging to shock patient. This is a fully automated machine, so you don't have to push a button.
Okay.
And it will say shocking in 3, 2, 1, shock delivered.
Yep.
It's now safe to touch the patient. Back on the chest and keep pushing.
Come on, Chris! Stay with me, brother!
Chris!
Come back!
All right, we just basically keep doing
So
that.
now that's for 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes' time, the machine then will say,
You don't have to.
don't touch the patient analysing heart rhythm. And it just does it all.
So no breathing
that's a
anymore?
good
Yeah,
point,
so yes, there is. So the Resusc Council of Australia, the guidelines are good compressions, defibrillation early. Once that's set up, then if you're willing and able to do mouth-to-mouth, or rescue breaths we now call them, you would then start that as well.
How many shocks?
So the machine can do up to, these can do up to about 15 shocks.
So it will keep going until
every 2 minutes. It'll just keep cycling through.
And in between, you've got to do the compressions.
Yeah. And it will, so
it's
these
changed
new
a lot.
machines, they tell you all the way through it. And they'll actually, we've got a feedback device as well you can put on the chest. And the machine will actually say to you, push harder, push faster, push deeper.
wow.
So it actually coaches you. It's got an inbuilt coach that actually talks to you about it.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Come back
And then once they revive, so we've got return of circulation, you've got to keep your patient warm always and comfortable. So you're doing a great job, Karl, with that. That's a bit creepy.
Affection... Well,
Affection brings people back.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it is.
They want to feel loved.
It's lost in society, I think, that nurturing.
Yeah. All right.
You're doing great.
All right.
How much of these things,
You
how
are
can we
doing
get
great.
hold of them?
Yeah.
So you can go online to St John Ambulance, New South Wales, and we've got an online shop, and just
purchase it
Talk
there.
to our
terrific
customer
thing to
service
do.
team,
Awesome.
and we can help you out.
Good on you.
Very good, guys. Thank you so much. A lot to learn there. And also, we should acknowledge that it is St John's Day today. So all the volunteers at St John's Ambulance, we thank you very much
You
from
guys
the bottom of our
do a
hearts.
great job.
Darling. Yeah, you're incredible
Pleasure.
work.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in, guys. Hey there, Today fans. Sarah and
What's my name again?
Karl.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel, though. Subscribe now for more news, special reports, and amazing Aussie stories.
And Karl misbehaving,
Whoa,
of course.
that never happens.
always happens.
What's she talking about?